I almost fucked up. I almost fucked up and allowed him to come up, man. Blagas, where you at, Blagas? You couch potatoes. Announcing that you're gonna stay home. That's fine. Stay there. This shade chill out. This shade. It's dark now. It's kind of foggy here. Blagas, come on up. Send an invite to a MAGA, a Mexican MAGA, a black MAGA, any MAGA. FBA MAGA. I don't want to do this one on this account because, oh no.
Hi, Vibe.
How's it going, Bax?
I'm good. It's Bassan.
Oh, Bassan?
Bassan.
Bassan.
Yeah.
That's a nice name. Is that your real name?
Well,
I mean, don't say anything.
Yeah, I protect my education background.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
How are
We
you?
got
How
so
are
much
you?
stuff to lose. I'm doing well.
Yeah, we hadn't talked in a long time, huh?
Yeah, we have not.
I kind of forgot about you.
I know my state, they killed like 2 white people.
Unalive. Back.
I mean, unalive. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What,
I haven't been on TikTok for a while.
Right, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Minnesota.
I mean,
Or
it's theirs, man.
or you can call it Minnesota.
What was that?
Minnesota.
Mini Ethiopia. Mini Eritrea.
Eritrea, yeah. I mean, it's the land of East Africa.
Right? It was ordained by God. Yeah.
Yahweh.
How do you feel about all that? How do you feel about all that?
I mean, like, honestly, like, it's pretty, tragic that they killed someone,
Unalive.
unalived someone, just because of their, they were just, like, standing up for a human being, like, it's just really, I don't even know what to say, but, one of the guy, he was an ICU nurse, and I'm not really understanding why. I mean, I'm not in the nurse field, but I am in the healthcare field. But like, as a healthcare worker, I think like we should definitely like, do like a strike or like a boycott, something like that, just to show for like support for him and his family.
Right. At least like a memorial. Yeah, thought out.
Yeah.
At the very
Like
least.
we all like walk out, like do something about it.
How long ago was that? Not like a week ago, right? Something like that?
Yeah, like a week ago. It's still like his memorial stuff. It's still like showing up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard a Black American by the name of Keith Porter also got unalive.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Keith. Yeah.
By
Poor guy.
By an off the clock ICE agent. I heard. Excuse me.
Yeah. But yeah, poor guy.
Getting out of control.
I mean, if they would have unalived someone that was like an immigrant, the whole state would have like shaken up,
Yeah.
Like it would be a crazy.
I mean, they've already have. I bet they've already. Yeah, some people have come up in the facilities unalived. Even a child came up unalived not too long ago, like a few days ago. And then that whole graping incident with the woman in the ICE detention centers as well. They just they think they have all immunity, and they're just rogue agents at this point. They think they work for the feds, and now they can just do about anything. But the most weirdest, the most saddest thing is all the people impersonating these ICE officers. You know, pretending to be one just so they can rob or kidnap people. Like I think that's even more dangerous because like they don't have to identify themselves. You know. So that makes it even
Yeah.
they can be masked up, and you never know.
No, that's true. I mean, ever since the second person got killed, honestly, I got scared for myself. I started carrying my passport.
Right, but look, those are white tea people. You know, they didn't have nothing to do with the people getting arrested. They were just. I think he was just trying to protect the woman that got shoved down. So
Yeah.
it could
But
happen.
like,
It could happen to anyone for any reason at this point. You don't
yeah,
even, you know.
yeah, which is true. I mean, but like, I honestly like didn't even know like they carry gun. You know, like I
Yeah.
thought they were not allowed to carry like any kind of like weapons or anything like that. But once I saw two people got unalived, I got scared for myself and start carrying my IDs, which I never do, you know?
Yeah. That guy was carrying legally, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, Isaac.
Oh my God.
Yes, brother. I was on Prince panel. I was enjoying myself on that one, putting belts at ass with these pretenders. FBA also, they can all get it. Nikaboo, that whore, that dirty whore. I'm not gonna get this lifeline, but yeah, she's a dirty whore. Fuck her.
Ooh.
Her pretending grandmother, Nikaboo. She always has every African COCK in her mouth constantly. It's surprising. And then I don't know if she's mad. No, I don't know why she keeps on bringing up my highly educated Ghanaian mother who came to the U.S. with her Ghanaian passport. Why is she mad for? But yeah.
You shared that with her, and now she's like using it against you.
No, she's the one who brought it up with me. No, I was just saying I brought up American Liberians and how they connect to FBA. I call it the American Liberia psychosis. She started getting off. She like a ghetto I might as well use Turknish's own language when he refers to these FBA women. They are truly the hood rats. This is FBA. This is Turknish's own words. The hood rats of the black race. They are truly that. That's what Tariq Nasheed said.
Pimp, man. Yeah, I saw you trying to get on. I was like, I'll get off so you can come on because I didn't have the energy today, especially with random.
But I got the energy. On your behalf, I was able to give it to all of them. They could all have it. Nikaboo, fuck her. Who else? The other uneducated idiot. I forgot his name. All of these pretenders are so forgettable. Lightbringer, he's the only one. He's the only male pretending I ever truly remember his name for. He just it's because he keeps on bringing up that what was it called? Epesic electromagnetic energy. How?
It's that Artarian electricity, you know.
He believes.
Max, you know about the FBAs?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do know the FBAs. They, you know,
How do you identify too, Max? By the way, I forgot. I thought you're Black American or Mexican. Am I off?
me?
Yeah.
I'm East African.
Oh, you are East African. Okay.
Yeah, I'm East African.
But
Yeah, Isaac over here, he be putting in work in these TikTok streets, man.
of course, I want to expose all the same way they're, barely even exposing the FC's files. I decided to get some inspiration and do it for Mr. Tariq Nasheed. And a lot of these FBAs, they're mad, they crash out, they get angry, they call me, they say I hate black women. That's why I always tell them, disclaimer, none of these words said in this clip are my words. This is your master teacher's words, Tariq K. Flex Nasheed, not mine.
I don't understand why they get so mad at like verbatim you read exactly what he wrote about his pimping game and his women and so on and so forth, man. They get mad because you have to remind them.
I can't take any man or woman or any young adult seriously who follows a man who said he as a pimp is the guiding light and the supporter of a water hole. I can't take anybody seriously like that.
What's a water hoe?
The last part, Vibes, the last part.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, and I can't take anybody serious who what he continues to say in his book, though pimps may pimp out an underage girl, it is the exception, not the norm. I can't take anybody seriously. It's on page 73 of the book called The Art of Mackin. I'll type it down in the comment section. Every FBA, go buy the book. Big up FBA, big up.
Isaac with the references, man. With the sources, man. I swear, Isaac, like I said, you should do like an audio tape, bro. Just with your voice in it.
Of
You can make them
course.
kill it.
Isaac, open up TikTok live page and tie FBA.
Yeah, you haven't done your own panels, have you, Isaac?
No, brother. The FBAs would flood me their booty clapping white tea daddies like the American Liberians. They'll come flood that nonsense
I don't
too.
blame you. I'm
But
on my
yeah.
last limb. I'm on my last limb on this account. If I get one more violation, I'm done for him.
But yeah, I mean,
Who's supporting you?
FBA.
FBA.
Yeah, they love doing that. They gave me my first strike on some bogus claim. No, it was some bogus claim. I had some FBA idiots said Africans didn't do anything historically. They didn't build any accomplishments. They didn't do nothing for the continent.
Is that from Dr. No Job?
Whoa. Isaac, I don't know what happened.
Are you referencing it back to that one TikTok user named Dr. No Job?
Oh no, Dr. No Job. He's an idiot. He's a toothless idiot who got beat up. But no, it wasn't him. It was another useless. There's too many of them on this app for me to remember.
He has a panel right now, about the same topic that you just mentioned, saying that immigrants brought nothing to this country, pretty much.
Which is a lie. Economically and financially, that's a lie. Black immigrants especially. And I always pointed out, and then I was like, and then this FBA constantly kept on denying it. I brought up sources, Vibes. He can always vouch for me. I bring up my sources. And it's like, come on. I just literally had to say, is he a dumbass? I'm sorry, is he a dumb A? Is he a dumb A word? And then they got me flagged for 4 days. Couldn't join any lives. Some of the best lives and prompts were there. And I missed all the fun. I was disappointed.
You should get a second account, Isaac, just in case it happens again.
I have a second account. I'm gonna send it to all of you. I should start sending it to all of you. But yeah.
No, I think I have this setting where you guys just get to join in automatically. I don't want that setting. Not that I didn't want you up here, Wes. Good to see you. But
No, you didn't want me up here, right? You took my mod.
It's just it automatically sent you an invite, right? As soon as you got in. I accidentally fucking pressed that.
So where's my mod, Vibes?
Where's your mod? You have your own mod?
I have mod. You don't.
If I give you this power, you have to use it with responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, guys. All right? Don't get carried
No,
away,
I've
bro.
been chilling.
Jesus. You're a mod too, Isaac? I think
Yeah,
so.
I don't use it on FBAs as much. I want to hear them crash out. It's my favorite, thing to do. Unless it's something.
Like I said, I'm on my last line. I can't have people crashing out on this account at least. I should have used my other account, but I got more.
Yeah, Vibes, you gotta use your other account.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. True.
Wait,
Bro.
Vibes, I'm gonna get back on here as quickly as possible. One moment.
Yeah. I've been doing that. Go ahead, Bax. Sorry. What'd you say?
Once they figure out your last chance, they all gonna come flood your page.
Right. They've been eyeing me for sure. I should keep it safe. You guys don't follow my other account, do you?
I
believe
follow
I
you.
do. Yeah.
I follow you, Vibes. I'm an OG.
You're the OG. She's the original. Yeah, I did. I've been doing the just to keep it on the safe side. I've been doing the circumcision prompt.
Yeah, and people really like that. I don't know why.
Dude, it floods. Like 800 people was the
Yeah,
most I
800 people were
got.
in your live.
It
And
was
it was 4
crazy.
a.m. on my side. And I'm like, what are we talking about?
No, the funniest thing is the first time I ever
Bunch
saw
of
the prompt.
FBA.
Yeah, it was a day where it had 800 views. It was I woke up. It was 3 a.m. I was getting ready to go
Yeah, it
to
was 3,
work.
4 a.m. I was like,
Yeah, I
bro.
was like, what in God's green earth?
And they were so intrigued by the conversation. I'm like, bro, okay.
I had 21 Savage. I had 21 Savage and her friend, and we started. I don't know. I just put it up, and then it just started fucking
They
flooding.
weren't liking your live enough that day, though.
I know. They just like to come and listen.
They just wanted to listen.
They want to listen to girls talk about penis and foreskin. Bunch of creeps. No, I think it was really good. Just a learning experience. Oh, I already got my first restriction. God damn it. Maybe I said penis or something, you know. Yeah. So, anyways, just good. I mean, so many people have so many stereotypes about it, you know. And the circumcised people think they're better than the uncircumcised, and vice versa. And then the women are the ones like that egg it on. They're like, yeah, I only sleep with guys with circumcised ones, you know. And
Nah, I was laughing the whole. I'm
crazy.
sorry, Vibes. I couldn't come up. I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah,
There was actually some people in the comments that were like, why are women even speaking on this?
it's important. It's
I
important.
mean, it is
Hey,
important
it's
for
preference.
women too, because it's down there should be clean, and if it's
Right.
not clean, you're gonna get infected.
All right, guys, wait for the flood ends. You guys got to be.
Oh hell no!
I'm actually gonna get out of here.
Yeah, it got real quiet up in this bitch.
But yeah, like I was saying, I hate to diverge from the prompt, but yeah, FBA. I don't know why every time I bring up the Tariq K Flex Nasheed tapes, Oluwa he was just enjoying it. I even sent the link to the video. I'm gonna send it to all of you who want
Yeah,
it.
I got it. I got the link.
Yeah, go play it to your favorite FBA.
I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna write it out verbatim, and like I said, I was gonna make Tyreek like that. She'd hold a book with it, like with that phrase or whatever he was saying. You know,
No,
with like a big Mac Daddy pimp suit. Watch.
no, but the one FBA I always wanted to get on live with was Doctor No Job, the one who got beat up, bro. He came on Dave's live, Sasquatch's live, bro. He was in the comment section. I was saying, oh yeah, I'm honored to have him here. Put him on. Oh god. Cause I know, and Purple Heart too. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Purple Heart. She's one of the biggest FBAs I've seen. She was the first person I saw.
Was she
on
the
the
one
chat.
that says she's indigenous to the land?
Oh, that nonsensical woman, yes. But yeah,
Does she have a friend named Copper?
yes. Doctor No, yeah, and Doctor No Job also frequents her live as a guest, and yeah, bro.
I haven't
These
met those people.
I used to be up in their live, just troll them.
Oh, that's what I did all the time. I used to no. The funniest thing I used to do was I pretend that I'd be Haitian. I put up my best Haitian impression, speak Haitian, Kwela Haitian. Bro, they were getting mad at me.
They thought I was a white tea one time.
Oh god! And the
I
funniest
have my HR voice.
and the funniest thing is, every time I read Tariq's book, page 73, when I read the book, they'd get mad. They'd be calling me Haitian, booty scratcher, fuck, F Haitian, so on and so forth. That's why Haiti is getting deported. Bro, I promise you, these FBAs, they're always so emotional. They're like children, bro. They're like children.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
these are like
I don't know what they think is going to happen, man. They're just isolating themselves from every demographic of people, even their own. Now they're turning on their own people, calling them monkeys and calling them that they look African, that you don't look like us. You don't, you look more like them. Like this is the shit that white tea people did back in the day, telling us to go back to Africa. They're doing the exact same playbook. Like, isn't it obvious,
No, and vibes.
But
The
people
funniest,
want to.
the funniest
Go ahead.
thing I just want to remind everybody is that these people, FBA specifically, not African Americans, FBAs, they claim to be victims so hard when they come up on panels. Doctor No Job, I'm sorry, Doctor Robinson, the fake doctor who's a patient, the biggest one who claims, oh, he said I was talking bad about black women. When I played the video, it was Tariq Nasheed's own words, not mine. And then a lot of these FBAs, they like playing victim. When I damn well tell them they were the first time I got on this app, it was so many FBA lives, not one African live I saw talking about FBA. It was FBA talking about Africans
I think we were
constantly.
too busy with something else at that time. I think we had our own fight. I don't know. I mean, like within like my African side, the East African, we had our own fight going on that time.
Exactly. Even me as a Ghanaian, we were too busy arguing with the Nigerians as a joke online. And then once I saw this
Yep, yep.
FBA thing, yeah, when I saw the FBA thing finally start to grow, I was like, yeah, I have to do my due diligence and research because I followed a channel that actually did do its due diligence on Tariq Nasheed,
Yeah.
kept on exposing them. I think have any of you guys heard of Neferkari T. Dessalines? He's my favorite one I go to when it comes to these
I think
FBAs.
I probably
Yeah,
heard it. But like before then, before the FBA, it was just the app used to be really fun. Either we used to fight with each other,
yeah.
But now it's turning into like
Dancing
severe,
videos, family time.
yeah, xenophobic. Yeah, it was like really fun. Like, there wasn't like any kind of like xenophobic or anything like that,
Yeah,
Even with Trump's first time in office, it wasn't as bad as it is now.
Yeah.
Because
I
even
never
even
saw FBA during 2016. I never once saw any
true
FBA on
fact.
this app.
Yeah, I have
Facts.
never seen FBAs too until now, like
No, and the funniest thing
ever
is
since
they
like the whole
came. No, I'll tell you the even strangest thing I've discovered about FBA. They only started getting popular around or created around 2019, coincidentally during the year of return. I wouldn't say it's coincidence at this point. Call me pseudoscience like Lightbringer's idiotic self, but I think it's something beyond what I don't think it's coincidence that FBA just started getting popular during 2019 during the year of return. I don't find it by coincidence.
Yeah, I was talking to this.
Yeah.
I was talking to this Eritrean chick, and she was like trying to pick well, I thought she was cool at first, and then she started talking like, "Why are you talking about FBAs?" And I was like trying to like let her know. And she was just like, she was not having it. She's like, "Well, you can't speak for them," and like, I'm like, do you have a FBA boyfriend or something? She's like, "What if I do?" And I'm like, "All right, well, that's cool," but like. I'm like, I get it, it's fine if they have their own ethnicity. It's just that they're punching down at African people, and they shouldn't be doing that. She's like, well, Africans do it to them all the time too. Like she totally just turned it around on me, and I was just like, I was so surprised because I was like, oh, she literally came undercover, and tried to act like, we were talking about our, Eritrea and stuff like that, and then she flipped it on me, and I was like, wow, really? And either way, I was just like, look, sister, it's all good. We can agree to disagree. This is how you think. This is how you feel about it. This is what you think I'm doing. Because she's like, you're just spewing hate at this point. You put too much energy onto them. And I was just like,
Huh?
okay, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing attention to it. And their spaces we're not allowed on their spaces. We're so
No.
they like to do a mockery. They like to like crucify us on their fucking panels because we can't get a fucking word in. We can't even get a word in, and they just they start they're worse than ICE, bro.
No, I'll
They're
tell you the
worse than
first thing I
Homeland Security, bro.
Vibes.
Yeah.
The first time, no, exactly. The first time I got on an FBA live, I think, bro, I always wanted to go to Tariq Nasheed, but I already know what goes on up there. I always wanted to bring up his old
I'm gonna
book.
do it one of these days. The first time, Isaac, I fucking some technical error or something happened where he couldn't hear me. But I was so close to talking to him. But fuck him. I don't really. I accidentally got up there. It was crazy. As people were saying, "Get vibes, get vibes, get vibes," and he's like, "All right, vibes, come on up." I guess he said it to me, and I accepted
Well,
it.
let us
But
know
it
when you
wouldn't.
want
It
to
didn't
go up there, so we could all let him
for
know
sure, for
to get.
sure. Yeah, I'm
Bro,
gonna
like I
play it
said,
But
off
either
like I'm a
way, like
black
he's
American.
not even gonna
I'm gonna
allow
play.
you to talk or like
Well, no, I'm gonna
have
play
that.
it like I'm a Black American, and I'll say
So,
like Black
well,
American because like I won't tell him I'll say Black is African and American is I'm born here, right?
he's
I'll
gonna
play that
think
whole thing.
that
But
you're a white man. He's gonna think that you're a
yes,
white man.
yes, facts,
vibes,
facts, facts.
you
Even
got to immerse yourself
me,
in the accent.
even me with
What'd you say?
you can tell I have an accent, and they think that I'm a white tea, which
Yeah,
is crazy. But
yeah. I'll try to turn it up an octave. I'll try to turn it down an octave. I'll
At
try.
this
I'll try my hardest to be from the South.
at this point, I'm actually considering, going on a whole. But I'm actually considering doing a whole bunch of lives, going up on FBA lives, and just trolling the crap out of them, playing Tariq Nasheed's videos, especially the part where he talks about black women. I should start playing that. I really should.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Like I said,
well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
get that one down because talking down on black women, and the black women are defending him right now, and he's putting African women on top and black women in America at the bottom. That's pretty much what it is, and he's bringing the
He's
whole
married to
biracial
a
aspect to it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
married to a Haitian woman. Bring up Maxime Gillier. That's her father. That's Tariq Nasheed's
wait, he's
father-in-law.
married to a Haitian?
A half Haitian, half Ashkenazi JEW
I
woman.
can.
I'll type his father-in-law's name. Let's see.
Let's
Let me
go ahead
see.
and invite. Let's go ahead and invite the newcomer here. I think I
Oh
know
yeah.
her. Do I know you, Teddy Bear? Teddy Bear. I
Hello.
remember this. I remember this Trump with the horn.
Is she a troll?
Hey, how's it going?
No,
Can you
I'm
introduce
doing
yourself?
good. Yeah, I'm
We know each other,
24.
right?
I
Huh?
I don't think so. I've probably been on your live before. I just can't remember. I'm so sorry. I've been on so many lives
No
before.
worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Yeah, welcome to the panel. Can I get you to introduce yourself with your race, your ethnicity, and where you're from?
Yeah, I'm black. I'm 24 and I'm from the islands, Caribbean.
Awesome. Welcome to the panel. Welcome to the panel, sister. Do you want to respond to anything that we said so far or speak on the prompt?
I will speak on the prompt. I wasn't really in tune with your conversation, so I do apologize.
No worries.
It's okay when it happens to others, but when it happens to us, it's not okay. What am I currently looking at? I'm sorry. I know I'm seeing ICE and them detaining people, but who is thinking that
Right.
this is okay?
So a lot of Black Americans that want to stay out of the whole protesting aspect, and I can definitely understand like putting yourself in danger. I can understand that, but they're doing more than that. They're happy to be like out of the situation, but announcing that there's no reason why they should be involving themselves and that we should stop begging them for help. They're not going to help any immigrant because they are owed. They're owed like they had this coming. What Black Americans always say, we told you. We tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell you this was going to happen, but y'all didn't want to listen. But again, sister, this with all the African immigrants, right? We got the Mexican immigrants. We got all the immigrants, right? So people that so again, no one's asking them to come out and help in this regard, but no one's asking them to announce their couch potato status and then punch down on the people. Like you've seen a bunch of lives, right, where they're up there talking about Black Americans are not gonna. They support ICE. Actually, they encourage it to happen. So the ones I've seen, not all of them, but a lot of the ones I've seen.
Oh yeah.
Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this idiot. Oh shit. Look at this idiot. Right here. His name's King. Look at he put the
Oh,
black power fist, bro, with defend, support, and defend ICE.
I
So
saw
ridiculous.
FBA
I can't.
Live. Yeah, I saw FBA Live where it had a black person's hand and a white person's hand, and the white person's hand said Triple K. Yeah, and it said FBA and Triple K in solidarity. Like the three Ks in solidarity with FBA. I mean, yeah, they are literally the definition of YT supremacist with black skin. I always compare them to the Americo-Liberians. That's who they are, the Americo-Liberians, because Americo-Liberians, they're much like FBAs, xenophobic towards African people. When Americo-Liberians, they went to Liberia. Native Liberians were given the right to birthright citizenship on their own native land until 1904. They were granted the right to vote until 1946. And when the FBAs, they always love running to their white tea daddy. In 1914 to 1915, the Crew people had their revolt. The American Liberians called their who do they call their American daddy, the American Navy, to come and assist them against a group of people they viewed as primitive savages. They're just like FBA. They are. I call this the American Liberian psychosis. That's who they are.
I have a question.
Do it.
So, where I'm
Go ahead,
understanding,
Teddy Bear. You got some
so
music in
there
the
are
background there?
some. You said what?
Teddy
I'm
Bear, we
sorry.
can't hear you. You got some music?
Hold on.
Okay. This is
Good
another
night, you
account right
guys.
here. Are you on code? What's up?
I
What'd
said
you say?
good night, you guys. I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, good night,
Oh, okay. All
man.
right, so good to see you. Good to see you.
Mm.
Stay safe out there in Minneapolis, sister. Anyways, there's another page right here. This guy, are you on code? This guy is ridiculous, bro.
Oh, I saw
He
his
doesn't
live
like.
a few times.
Yeah. You know, I
Bro,
was
but
on
yeah, I'm seriously
FBA Red's
considering.
live. Have you seen FBA Red, bro? That guy is crazy. He let me on
Oh
there for a
my
minute.
god.
Diamond was there supporting me. She was like, she fucking ran up the gifts on my ass. And they were interrogating me. Where am I from? They couldn't get it right. I told them I'm Black American, and they were just trying to unpack it all. And they just found out. They started telling me I'm Mexican to roll up a burrito for them. You know how they get. And then this is the other one right here. This is the other one. Look, let me see. Where is it? These motherfuckers right here. I thought this was Cha Cha, but she hangs out with these people right here. But look
I
at
know
their
Cha-Cha.
fucking prompt. It says there is no
Cha-Cha,
such
she
thing
always
as an
sounds so
African
drunk.
American. I know.
Let
And
me
then
tell
she
you
goes
something about that
Black
girl at the
American.
top. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all something about that girl at the top, the one with the pink outfit and the slick back ponytail. That girl is weird. Like, her hate for Africans is out of this world. Like, some of
She
these
had
people are
Nigerian
genuinely
boyfriend.
like upset with them their actual lives. Like, I
So
like,
I
oh my
recorded.
gosh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, sorry, you can
I
go.
wanted to. No, I was just saying, I screen recorded their whole conversation, and she was the one on the top. She was talking about how, it's so hard. My whole genealogy is so hard. Like the things she had to do to go find it. Like it's how it's so
Bro,
complicated and so
I'm gonna
convoluted
call the
because
police on
she
her and get
can't.
her arrested.
bro, what is she talking about? It's
Also,
not that hard.
the girl on the bottom there, she does genealogy tests. Like she charges people to find their genealogy. She was explaining the whole process to someone. But this is what they do. Look at the prompts, though. Look at
She's
this. Black
very
Americans are not.
crazy. The one at the top, she's very crazy. I'd be running away from her when I see her. She's ugh.
No, again, with that crazy woman,
This
Cha-Cha.
is Black American. His name is Black American, the one that runs these lives. Go ahead, Isaac.
Oh, I know
But yeah,
him.
Cha-Cha, Mystique, she just sounds drunk every time she talks. It makes you want to cut off your own ears. It's that bad. It gets to a point when her drunkenness is too much. Again, that idiotic woman that West Africa just described, that foolish woman. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. It's not that hard to find your genealogy. Even me as a West African, I was able
No
to
facts.
find. Yeah, I was able to trace my genealogy, but found my grandparents, their siblings, their marriage certificates, their birth, blah. You know all the good stuff. I was able to do it.
I think Teddy Bear has a question. Go ahead, Teddy Bear.
I'm
I know.
sorry, I couldn't excuse me, I have a cold, but I couldn't hear y'all, so I had to drop. But so what exactly, if y'all can explain to me, what exactly is, some of their beef with black immigrants? Because I don't understand that part.
So
I
guys, can I
can.
list some? Who's gonna go first?
Oh yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
can.
Okay, Isaac, you go first. Okay, yeah.
So, Foundational Black Americans, right, or FBA, I call them federal black agents.
I love how
But
Isaac starts.
you see,
Do it.
this small, minute group of people, whether it be their Nigerian or Togolese teacher must have failed them in their math or any other core subject class in high school or middle school. Maybe that's why they have such a hatred for Africans, or it's because they're what else? Their West African or Ethiopian girlfriend or Eritrean girlfriend must have left them in their high school years. They just couldn't make the cut, or it's just because these people, you know, FBA, you know,
So it's mostly with Africans and black
yes,
Americans. I'm
it's
a
all
Caribbean.
kinds of immigrants, all
I
kinds,
mean,
Caribbean.
it's
Go
Caribbeans
ahead,
too.
Wes.
Yeah,
Yeah, let
I'm
me
gonna
add,
let
please.
you.
Let me
I'm
add real
gonna
quick. 1
get her
second.
definitely, and I'm gonna go after you. Okay, just to give her a full
Okay, yeah, let
comprehension
me
of
add.
this.
Let me add to Teddy Bear. So basically, from what I've heard, right, since I came on this FBA side, a lot of claims that people are making are that foreigners, right, like immigrants are quote unquote taking their jobs, right? We're taking their jobs, we're taking their scholarships, we are infiltrating them in politics, we are getting in their politics and not, going against the needs of the black community. They said we're disrespectful to them and that they a lot of FBAs used to be pan-African. Yeah, what else? They said there's a bunch of stuff that we have like this hidden animosity with them and that we align with white people. It's a bunch of stuff and that we should go back because this is not our country. It's just a lot of stuff, girl. But like that's the main talking points I've heard. We take their resources and we speak down on them. That's one of the main talking points I've heard. And that we support white people.
Literally, Teddy Bear. It's just a projection of what they do. It's like literally everything they
Yeah,
do. They say
exactly.
that black immigrants do to them. It's literally like we're
Facts.
going in circles here.
And you know
And
what?
there's
It's kind of
no.
crazy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just
no,
saying. There's both. Like we can take some accountability. For the coonery that happens on both sides. Especially from people that think they're better than other people. Yeah, you have that in all different classes. And different races of people that think they're better than other people. You can't get away from that. But they make it seem they generalize and they always have these scenarios where they met an African that did X, Y, and Z to them. And literally, they all have this memo where they all spew the same rhetoric, the same scenarios, the same stories about how an African called them an Akata or a Jarir or like all these things, right? And then we know that they get it from Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed literally came up with these terms: delineation, tether, undermining, babble, all these like fucking what is it called, musty tethers, all these terms that now black Americans use. And this is why they're so easy to identify about where they're coming from without them saying much, because as soon as they start showing their hatred towards immigrants, we already know what it is. Obviously there's a valid claim to some of it, but not for the majority of it. But go ahead, Teddy Bear.
can I get the
Right.
base
And
quickly?
I was gonna say, I find it like kind of crazy because, I will say me as myself, I'm not ashamed to say this. I'm an immigrant myself. I come from the islands. And when I did come to United States, this was not a thing. Like my personal friend group, no matter if they're Black American or from the islands or another place, we don't have this beef. So I'm thinking this is just social media.
No, but the FBAs, I don't know why they have such a vitriol for people who are Nigerian or Haitian. I've even seen them myself. They created whole lives centered around Haitian people. And I'm like, golly, you guys are just like the racist white Dominicans. No offense. But yeah, I mean, these people, they attack West and Central Africans, East Africans. Like Vibe said, they always have some trauma story of them always hitting Africans. saying, "Oh, Akata, Akata, Jarir, Jarir." It's like nobody speaks. No, not every West African speaks Yoruba. I never even heard any Yoruba word besides Oga, Ashawo, all of that stuff. I didn't even know Akata even existed until I got on this app. That was the first time I even heard of Akata. Jarir I discovered even much later this year. So I mean, the fact they think that a lot of black people know what Akata or Jarir is, or they say that people call them Akatas or Jarirs, I have to call bullcrap because most of us don't speak Somali or Yoruba. Most of us are even nationality or ethnic wise Nigerian or Somali. So yeah, they are just a delusional people who have some trauma by some black immigrant who must have hurt them in the past.
Yeah, I was gonna add something really quickly to tell her. And basically, I'm like the same like you, by the way. Like when I never even heard of FBA or even like, these kind of diaspora topics like in person, unless like when I studied it in Africana studies. I did study it recently in Africana studies, but like all these division within the diaspora, I came online before I heard of it because even like you said, like I have Black American friends in real life that are literally amazing. So when I come online and I see other Black Americans speaking down on Africans, especially when you don't hear this kind of stuff in person. The funny thing about it, as someone that lives in Georgia, where Georgia is like really diverse, I don't see this kind of stuff. Like no one is saying, "Oh, you're African, I'm not gonna talk to you." Oh, no one does that in real life. But the thing about it, just like you said, like it's an online thing. It's an online thing, but I really do feel like it's spreading into, it's leaking into in person as well. Because even with Black History Month, for example, right now, right, people are even Black Americans are on TikTok right now actually telling Africans and Caribbeans that this is not your month and stuff like that. And in my 21 and in my 21 years of living, I'm telling you right now, girl, in my 21 years of living, I never seen something like that. So this stuff is leaking into real life. Like people are actually like trying to bring this division into in person. And to
Taking it
me,
into
it's very, very
consideration
scary.
too.
You said what?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said they're actually taking it into consideration. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say? I wanted to hear what you're gonna say.
No, the dangerous part is that people actually take it into consideration and like weigh out these reasons, and they make.
Mm-hmm.
I hate how they set it up because it's almost like they put all these ill intent kind of prompts up, but their
Yeah.
intention is to say that they are the ones that created everything. As soon as they label all of our icons,
that's another
all
thing
of our
too.
legends, FBAs, yeah, that they're the ones trying to
And it's it's so
like
disingenuous. It's so disingenuous too.
Go ahead, Wes. It
No, I
is
said
really.
it's very disingenuous. That's why I get into it a lot with a lot of them because they try to say that we were like we didn't help them with nothing. We didn't help them with civil rights. We didn't help them with nothing. We didn't do anything. We don't have nothing to do with any of the culture here. And the crazy thing about it, a lot of Black American culture, when you actually look deeply at the roots of it, a lot of it comes from Africa, and it's not something they're willing to admit. But I'm so sorry. Like a lot of you guys' culture, the roots are in Africa. I'm sorry. But that's a topic that when you say that, they start to get mad. But my thing about it is it's definitely leaking into real life. I even go on a regular side of TikTok where I'm not on this side and I'll watch a TikTok video and they're like, "Oh, you Africans and Caribbeans, y'all can't do this, you can't do that." And this is new.
Them.
Yeah, like this is, and the thing about it, there's power in the tongue, right? When you do this type of stuff, there's power and influence. I feel like they're gonna teach these stuff to their cousins and friends and nieces and stuff because a lot of these FBAs are older. Yeah, and the youth is the future. So when you start doing that, when you start putting these preconceived notions into your cousin, your kids, your nephews, they're gonna go to school and go and into real settings, public settings, and think the way they think because you've installed it in them, and that's very scary because they're gonna look at somebody that looks just like them and start to think so different because of what you're telling them at home. It's real. It goes all the way back to when they used to make those African jokes. They're gonna start doing worse now. Now you got words like tethered. You don't know, somebody might go to their school and call somebody that.
No vibes. I really didn't want to do this approach because you just take it beyond me. You started saying, "Oh, we're gonna reclaim African American from FBA." you take it, no, you take it to the extreme. But now it seems like since they want to delineate, I'm gonna help them delineate.
But how does delineating look like? Does it mean you're not gonna interact? I don't understand that. You're not gonna
I'll explain. I'll explain how to help them delineate. I'm gonna think the whole civil rights movement, to the 30,000 African immigrants who were here in the year 1960. I'm gonna thank them, and I'm gonna thank the icon from my country, Laura Adoko Kofi, who fought for civil rights in the UNIA. Had she not been unalived, she could have done so much more. So much more. I'm gonna have to become like these FBAs. Delineate. I'm thanking the 30,000 African immigrants. They are who I thank. Yeah, that's delineation. That's my delineation plan for them.
And then when it comes to the whole term FBA, right? They said, "Oh, it's lineage based and it's based on getting reparations." They're saying that African people or whatever are getting into politics and going against them getting reparations, which is not true. And it's so funny because actually, before I came to this FBA side, I used to literally see podcasts of Black Americans saying out their own mouths that they don't think that they should get reparations. So why aren't you trying to fix the coonery in the Black American community first with your own people, right? Since we're not your people denying that you guys deserve reparations, but you saw one African person say you guys don't need reparations. But I can name like 2 podcasters or whatever the heck their name is that they have TikToks actually that said that y'all don't deserve reparations. So I call it bullshit because that can't be the reason.
Yeah, Sister 808 had said something about they already got the white slave owners, or the former slave owners, already got the reparations. They got paid through the insurance, through the stocks, through the dividends of that. England paid them out. So even though they do deserve something because everybody's getting paid out, right? They're going about it all in the wrong way, and so they think there's going to be a reward at the end for all this delineation. So delineation is them separating themselves from these identities like African American and even Black American, because now they have the foundation to it, which would take. What's wrong with Black American? Why couldn't you stay there? No, they
and
had
then
to take it one
what
step
the heck
further.
is freedmen? Because now some people walking around calling themselves freedmen. Like, I'm done, bro.
That belongs to Afro-Indigenous people.
Like, now you are
remember,
freedmen.
Remember, Tariq Nasheed was with ADOS for a long time. I think it was Pseudo that had brought it up in Black History. And something happened there. Something wrong happened between them two. And
I'm gonna have to get that video from No More Pseudo.
Yeah. He has the links to all that shit. How they're all connected to other fucking right wing parties and stuff like that. And so, regardless of the fact, they're delineating. So, okay, Tariq says, go, you FBAs, go put in that work in them streets. Go put in that work. Go tell them your delineation. So it's about them clearly going online and separating themselves and punching down and doing all the xenophobic shit to let us know that they're going to delineate. But when we say hurry up and delineate already, so we don't have to keep confusing you with these identities, this FBA better be on the fucking census, better be federally recognized for you to go ahead and delineate. And then that's how they think they're going to get that check. And everybody's going to be left out, and they're going to be the small minute of people to get it compared to the rest of the diaspora, which, that makes sense for them. But at the end of the day, they're cutting their ties with the we're not going to forget this, and we're going to remember this shit. And we're going to be, listen, guys, we're the ones that we're like the Spartans, right? we took this heat earlier on, and we're educating people about them and their what's it called, their intention behind it, because they don't want to call him a leader because they don't want to take accountability for this rhetoric that they spit. And so that's why he doesn't want to be the leader. But as we've already proven, he's the owner. He owns the brand. He's the brand ambassador. But they are literally just copying him. They even sound like him when they start like doing the cosplaying of Africans. Have you seen them tap dancing like a minstrel show? They start repeating.
I don't go in their lives.
Accent. Yeah. But it's just all a show. It's really all a show to line his pockets up. That's all they're doing, because he's taking vacations and shit, all that bullshit. So we're doing a great job. I feel like everybody's gonna remember the work. We're gonna remember the work we put in with all this, because they just want everybody to jump on board and be like, yeah, these are the Black Americans. These are the true people that did everything in the United States. They want to take credit for shit that they didn't do. They want to say my ancestors did this. And for the first time, when how white people are like, well, you weren't there, that didn't happen to you. I almost want to say that, but since I know it's their ancestors, but they try to use that as a flex, like they put in fucking work. No, this is not work that you're doing. You are fighting. You're doing everything against what your ancestors did. You know,
Yeah. No,
and
for
then
real.
they still claim African ancestry. This is what kills me for the most part. But they're proud of all the different lineages. They're proud of the European one, the Aboriginal Native one, and then lastly, the lowest common denominator is the African lineage that they shit on, the one they don't want to recognize, the one they don't honor. So that's up to them. We're gonna keep
It's just
reminding
very
them.
embarrassing.
No, Vibes, you want to know what Lightbringer, his new theory, is of how black people came to America and how humanity even came into existence? He believes that black people came from aliens beyond the stars, and then out of nowhere they settled onto the 33rd parallel of the United States. Yup. That's why he says in his own words, that's why slaves were so were always in the South. It wasn't because of the slave trade. But let's go based off his logic. Then he says Africa came out of America, even though the oldest bone dates back 13,000 years ago. Pretendians. But yeah, I'm all for debunking
The timeline is
FBA.
off.
Again, the timeline is off, you see. But yeah, I'm all for debunking FBA. I have at first I used to think, no guys, let's be a little bit more lenient on them. And I was a
Let's
biggest
listen
hater.
to them. Let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah, and then no, Vibes. That old me of giving them mercy and compassion. No, it's gone. It's been gone the first day I came on this app. No, it's been gone. Now and then again, they treat us like crap on their panels. They won't allow us to speak. So why would I allow FBA to speak when they barely even do it on their own lives? Oh God, no! But I was doing it.
For the most part, Isaac, it's a good thing because we get to re-solidify like who we are and be proud of who we are and say it with our chest, and whole like it gives us more motivation to go that much harder, even though it is toxic. Like this whole thing is toxic. It's like we're bullying the bully. You feel me?
Yep.
So that's what
No
has to happen
compassion.
sometimes. No compassion. And I love that brother AA Tether because he is a black American, right? That be talking to these things. and they already know. They try to sway him their way, but he's not giving in.
Bro, that's why I love AA Tether, bro. He makes it so clear to the point. That's why I love going on his live. Olua Pancho too. I love putting BTA to
I've been checking him out too.
Yeah. Bro,
Prince came on my panel and fucking held it down too one night or a couple nights actually now. But yeah, man, it's good to see that we find people that we resonate with. I mean, think about it. Even though we're dealing with this, we meet other people like-minded that think like us, that resonate with our values and what we want to uplift, and we want to uplift the diaspora, and be proud of where we come from. Against this fucking regime, against this fucking current administration. Like, this is the time we should be really getting together, but we see that. But again, let's remember, it's a small percentage, and that's why they're just small percentage with a loud voices, and we just don't.
Vibes, I'll tell you this.
We're the majority. We're the majority.
Vibes, I'll tell you this much. When 2028 comes and passes, when January 1st, when Trump gets out of office, which I know he will, I'm going to get on FBA. I promise you, there is nothing. I promise you, on that day, there's nothing holding me back. Nothing. I promise you, I will be going on all in on FBA.
Is that Trump's last term? What is that?
Yeah, it's his second term. Okay. But yeah, I promise you, I will be going all in on FBA. I promise you. They will have no rest from me. In fact, every day from January to December, I will not rest. Every day, I will continue to attack FBA until. In fact, I might as well consider that my 2028 goals: attack FBA, attack pretendianism, attack them all.
Yeah, I mean, and I know it sounds harsh, guys, but I mean, we have no other choice right now. We're not here to talk to the FBA that's, well understanding and trying to figure it all, try to kumbaya, trying to figure out how the delineation is
No.
good. But he still, he still empathizes with them and empathizes with Africans and trying to work something out. But always reminding us that they still have to take this path. So go ahead and take it. But we hear a lot of different stories, a lot of different people. We're actually very well. We take in whatever. We're trying to learn as much about them and how they're doing things, right, and picking their brains about stuff. So, and we don't always go hard on people like that. Only if we're only defending ourselves. They claim they're defending themselves as well. King Arthur, welcome to the panel.
Race and ethnicity.
I think I've seen King Arthur. Where's the Obi? The
Oh wait, he was an Obi guy. Wait, is he FBA?
No, King. I don't know where King Arthur. I don't know. I have to ask him again. I forget.
Yeah, King Arthur.
He's stepped up.
Yeah, King Arthur. I'm gonna need race and ethnicity, sir.
What?
Race and ethnicity.
My race.
Can you introduce yourself?
My real name is King Arthur, and I'm Asian.
Ethnicity.
Oh, King Arthur, you were on the goddamn circumcision prompt, weren't you?
Yes, yesterday.
That's right. No, it was a few days ago, or a couple days ago. All right, King Arthur. Yeah, he's not no FBA. He's Asian. I know you don't have anything to speak on this subject, but welcome to the panel, bro. Yeah, Isaac. I think we're gonna have to pat ourselves on the back once this disappears, because that's to the point in time they're gonna try to forget all this shit. After the president, resigns, gets locked up, they're gonna be like, oh well, we knew it, we were never with them, we never backed him, while at the same time spinning all this xenophobia and
bro, that's why I'm clipping all of these clips. Bro, that's what do you think I'm clipping all of this all? I'm clipping Purple Heart. I'm clipping who else? Dr. No Job, bro. I want him to get beat up. I'm sorry. I want him to get beat up all over again, bro. He needs to get pummeled in the face all over again. I'm sorry.
I'm taking all my lives and I've been posting them on YouTube. So it's kind of locked. The account's locked, but I have every live. Well, most like what King Arthur. You can't be doing them noises, bro. No, it's Cleopatra.
Oh,
it's Cleopatra.
Good. She can finally answer my question.
By God.
Okay,
it's
good.
Cleopatra.
Swarthy too. Swarthy too. I call him Swarthy, but he also. I cannot wait till this administration comes to an end so I can get on him.
Miss Cleopatra, last time you were on my panel, sister, you kind of crashed out. You're like, you're a liar. I don't know who you were telling, but not me. It wasn't me, but you were telling somebody else you were a liar. You were screaming, miss. You were screaming. You got to have some decorum. But I know this is passionate. For you. But you're ADOS, right? I don't understand how you're ADOS but still stick up for the FBAs. Like, those are two different types of organizations.
Yeah, I want to set the record straight. ADOS does not like Tariq Nasheed, the leader of ADOS. You can see it in her eyes. She dislikes Tariq Nasheed. She even rolled her eyes multiple times. Every time Tariq Nasheed's name was mentioned, she always rolls her eyes. You can see. You don't have to. I at least have a basic understanding of body language. You know when somebody doesn't dislike somebody. But ADOS, FBA, they're two ideology-wise, they're two completely opposing groups. That's why I don't understand when people claim they're ADOS and FBA. They're not the same.
They're totally contradictory.
FBA and ADOS.
ADOS does not like FBA.
We just said that, miss. We just said you can't do that.
And
you
so
can't
what?
claim both.
I'm right here. I am right
here. Ideology, again, that's like me claiming to be a communist,
split amongst each other, miss. You got to pick a side, miss. You got to pick a side at least.
No, Vibes. It's confusing because that's me claiming to be a communist and then claiming to be a Nazi.
Can I speak, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Explain.
It's not a matter of explaining. So what you're going to tell me is that everybody in the civil rights movement got along. So you're going to tell me that Martin Luther King didn't have any issues with other people that may have been around him, up under him. We have the advantage of social media. So you're going to tell me that Coretta Scott King maybe had to wait 45 minutes or an hour or a couple of hours for somebody to pick her up to take her where her husband was? So
Oh
you
man,
don't
you're missing the point and you're
you
confusing what
don't
I'm
know,
saying.
you do not know the history of other black people in this country. We may never know that. So what if Tariq Nasheed and Yvette Carnell don't get along? So what? They're moving all in the same direction. And I've said this before, out of chaos comes order.
Okay, good. I'm glad you finally accepted whatever ideology you believe in, so we can finally get into the juicy part. Mr. Tariq K. Flex Nasheed, knowing his half Haitian wife. Let's get into it. I'm ready today. Well, tonight where I'm at, but again, last time we were just talking, you said he was a man sent by God, a man ordained by God, blah blah blah. All the praise overpraising nonsense. But I want to play a few words from Tariq Nasheed. In fact, let me see if I can even find the interview where a young FBA sister brought it up to Mr. Nasheed of his own words as a man. And you know what he did as a man? He could have done the honorable route and said, "Oh yeah, I said those words. I was young. I was stupid. I don't associate myself with that past. I denounce it. Blah blah blah." The stuff normal people would say. But no, this young sister, when he wrote this, Vibes, I don't want to get your life flagged, so I'll put this up. Words like this, especially on the bottom, where he says, yeah, even the part where it's highlighted, the FBA sister brought this up. Let me see if I can put up the volume.
I wonder why you went on to say, Tariq Nasheed has more pressing things to address than trolling me. Why are you interested in middle-aged schoolgirls? This is your leader, a man who talks and writes this kind of stuff about women?
What's on my
Then he
screen?
went on to say, why are you stuttering in this video so much, Tariq? You called this woman a liar when she read your own words back to you.
I just want to ask the brother if what is the purpose of writing that middle school and high school girls, when you look at them at that age, that you can tell that they're going to be potential whores?
All right, nobody's take
He
the
wrote
answer
that
up.
in the art of matching. In the art of matching.
No, you're a liar. You're trolling. You were trolling the other day. This is a woman who supports a sexual predator. This is some other stuff, troll stuff. So let's go ahead.
Stuttering and deflecting. Again, identifying simple language, body language, and expression. I'm looking at the video here. I'm looking at his facial expressions. Miss Cleopatra, I'm not finished with my production.
This is just to highlight that he's not grown. He hasn't come out of this.
He hasn't grown. He has not grown.
He has not grown.
I
It
want to
would be one
continue.
thing for him to take some accountability, but that we're not.
Yeah, and I want
Go
to
ahead.
continue. This has been brought up to him not once, not twice, but thrice by several FBA people, even people in his own ethnic group, not a quote unquote tether like a lot of FBA say. Isaac Hayes III, whose father, Isaac Hayes II, was crowned a chief in Ghana. Tariq Nasheed picked a fight with him. He could not win on Twitter. Isaac Hayes, he did what he did best. Big up Ghana. He brought up Tariq Nasheed's own words, and like Tariq Nasheed does what he does best, like the lying, devilish snake he is, he deflected. He went to insults and deflecting. That's not a man who changed. It was recent as last year, man. Recent as last year. That's not a man who has changed his ways. It's a man who continues to live in denial. And I don't understand FBA folks who continues to say, "Oh yeah, we support Tariq Nasheed. We support him deporting all immigrants," when he's married to an immigrant. I even know her father's Haitian last name. I even know her Haitian father's full name, Maxime Gillier. That is a Haitian surname. Find me an African American with the surname Gilead as a last name. But I digress. This is his wife, his Ashkenazi, JW-ish wife. And if I can play the video vibes, I promise it'll be quick. As much as I enjoy the Mr. Nasheed tapes, let's see if I still got it. Yeah, he literally said Brazilian women are better than the black women. Let's see if it's here. Yeah, yeah, here it is. Let's see if I can play it.
Flash put me up on this one website, Black Girl Online. Now I like that site. Those brothers, they talk some real shit on black girls online. Now I like that site. Those brothers, they talk some real shit on black girls online. They're talking about how a big number of black men in America are taking trips down to Brazil. They're saying that a lot of black men in America, they're going down to South America, they're going down to Brazil in droves. Now, the article said that a lot of these brothers are going down there tricking. They're going down there getting the prostitutes and all that shit. But from what I've heard from personal accounts, a lot of brothers are just going out there to just get their party on, just like going to spring break, like going to Daytona Beach or Mardi Gras. They're just going down there where the quality of women are a little better. And you know what? I don't fucking blame them. And you know what? I don't fucking blame them. And you know what? I don't fucking blame them. See, there's a revolution going on in the black male community in America. See, brothers ain't going for the bullshit no more. And like I keep saying, there is a civil war in the black community between black men and black women. And honestly, a lot of brothers are getting in on the short end of the stick. Brothers are starting to broaden their horizons. And you have people saying stuff like, well, those Brazilian women got diseases and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I talked about that. There are a lot of diseases and shit down there in Brazil. But you fuck with these hood rats, you get the same diseases. Shit. Ain't too much of a damn difference.
But yeah, that's not. I don't consider that.
Can
I find
I
that
speak,
man.
please?
I'm almost finished, Miss Cleopatra. I promise you, you can rebuttal as much as you'd like, though it would be unsuccessful. But again, with all the evidence I brought here, he has not changed. He has not shown growth as a human being. No, I would even show, even me as an African, I show him respect as a man, from man to man. If he confronted his own past and denounced it out of his own words, but he was given multiple opportunities besides once to, dispel it. But he couldn't, and he didn't, and he wouldn't. But yeah, that's my point. He hasn't changed. He's not mature enough as a man. And I find it extremely disrespectful as a man when you say, oh, he's ordained by God. I don't know what God you follow, but he's not my God that
explained that
chose
to
him,
you over and over again to
which has
end
been
blackness.
unsuccessful.
And then I wanted to mention something to the host. No one ever said Tariq Nasheed didn't have a past, so I'm confused why you're bringing all of this up. Everyone would agree that he's been messy, and if we if we would shine a spotlight in your life, would not some things come up? I tell people all the time, it's not because I didn't want to, it's because my mother, that's the reason why I'm not in prison. I give all credit to my mom, So it looks like to me he's changed some of his rhetoric, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And I have a question. Why haven't you reached out to him and asked him about this? You seem to be stressed over it.
Oh, no, I'm not stressed. I'm just, confused when no, Miss Cleopatra, I'm answering
Are
your
you
He's
in
question.
just pulling up
America?
receipts, miss.
Miss
He's just pulling
Cleopatra,
up receipts. That's it. That's all it is.
No. Again, Miss Cleopatra, you've deflected
Somebody
about
has
the
to.
spotlight onto me. So again, yes, you will find disproving disliking facts about me in my past, which I regret. And as a man, I'll be up here willing to admit it. If any of you were to dig up anything from my past as a man, I confronted and say, oh yeah, I may have said or done things I have as a youngster that I did don't associate myself with that idiotic past now. I will have actually shown growth, and not only shown growth, I would have said it and said, yeah, you guys have seen the growth in me. I don't associate myself with that past. I have multiple people here on this app who have seen said growth. Who can Vibes is one of them. He has not once ever heard me say nothing negative about anybody. Unless they truly deserved it and they started saying nothing extremely xenophobic about my people. But yeah, you'll
Look,
never see
miss.
me do
Look, miss.
anything like that.
Isaac is our youth. Isaac is a young lad, you know,
But
and
can I
he
say
doesn't
something
have
though?
as much.
Wait,
Hold
hold
on,
up, man.
Express. I will introduce you right now. Isaac is he has no like animosity towards him. He sees it for what it is, you know, and he's not biased in any respect. He just sees the rhetoric that has been spewed and follows up on it and pulls out receipts. I don't understand why you would have him like the most of the narrative says that we're obsessed with Tariq Nasheed. We're obsessed with this whole delineation process. But Miss, as you have stated before, Miss, that we both do punching on both sides, right? And you want me to believe that the punching that you have to go through is way worse than what we're going through right now with immigrants, Africans, and that you've dealt with this punching since the white former slave master has been punching. And then through the 14th Amendment, everybody came in waves, right? Including the white women, the European immigrants, and lastly, the African and the Mexicans, right? The indigenous people, right? Those people too, right? The white Hispanics, you guys want to call them. But you don't understand that there are black Mexicans, there are black indigenous people that know their African roots. A lot of the things that get generalized, it happens on both ways, Miss, and I can agree on that, okay? But we don't have to come at each other like the way we're coming at each other to proclaim and announce your delineation process, to try to make us feel some type of way about you delineating. We don't care if you delineate, okay? We don't care how you identify. We're not trying to put African on you, even though FBAs know that African is their ancestors. They do descend from Africans. I don't know why that's a problem. I don't know why that strikes such a nerve, you know, with a lot of them. But it's fine, you
Vibes.
know?
Vibes.
But
I
here,
just want to add on
I will
quickly
let,
to your point. I just want to add on quickly to your point, and I'll mute up. But yeah,
go ahead, Isaac.
yeah, and then again, I want to say this. Even me, yeah. If I say I'm a young man, I'm a youngster, I'm a young man, and I myself, it's sad when I see my fellow young man who are around my age mate. They're basically my age mates. Some of them, I'm younger than some of them. I'm even younger than some of the oldest people who are here spewing this nonsense. Dr. No Job, Tariq Nasheed, or K-Flex. Then we have Purple Hot, or however you pronounce their name, constantly out here because of whatever personal experience they have with Africans. They want to come up here and then spread their xenophobia to the youth. And these youth, I promise you, they are taking it to the extreme. They are out here on this app, believing whatever they want to believe, spewing constant xenophobia 24/7. Lightbringer is just one of them. He's 26
Sir,
years
you're
old.
lying.
Miss
You are
Cleopatra, don't
lying
crash out.
tether.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Miss. Why
I'm a
is this
lying
freaking
tether.
nerve?
Then
Why
I'd
is
be
this
a
such a
proud
nerve?
lying
Hold on.
tether.
He's
I'm a
a
proud
lying
lying tether.
tether.
Yeah, I'm a proud lying tether. I'm a proud
Oh my
lying
God, there
tether.
you go with the
Anyways,
insults. You see what you
yeah, I'm
just
a
did?
proud lying tether. No vibes. You heard him. I'm a
Miss,
proud lying
come on.
tether.
I know
Put
you're
the
better than
proud
that,
first
bro.
before the
Don't
lying
do
tether.
that, Miss.
Say I'm a proud
Don't
lying
get
tether.
going.
But anyways, like I was saying, Lightbringer, he's 26 years old. I'm around 18 or 19. He is out here spewing this god-awful rhetoric of Africans. He is
And the
constantly
kids are
attacking
listening to
Africans
this
every
shit.
chance
The
he
youth are
gets.
listening to this.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's 26 years
You
old.
think that's
I'm young enough to be
exemplary?
his
You
younger
think that's
brother.
leading by example?
He's old enough
Young
to be my
man,
younger brother.
to both of you, let's be clear. There has been so many, and maybe you don't know, but there have been so many reports after reports about Africans, their mindsets, the immigrant mindset.
Pull
I'm
up the
not sure why
reports.
some of your people didn't say, "Hey, we need to make sure Black Americans are prioritized over here."
Are
But
If
we
any,
Mr.
are we the
Cleopatra,
leaders?
hold up,
Are
because
we?
no,
wait a
hold up,
minute, wait a
no, hold
minute.
up, because I brought up specific
Okay, well,
people's
okay.
names. I know I brought their names. These are these young people's names. Lightbringer, he's one of them.
exactly,
I brought
Miss.
their
He's
names.
talking about
I'm
specific
not
people, Miss, not just
generalizing here.
generalizing people.
Exactly. I'm putting people's young names out here. I'm putting their young names out here. Lightbringer,
You
it's
give us names. You give us
disappointing.
names. You give us receipts.
No, it's disappointing. Yeah,
All right,
like
man.
Vibes knows. I put up receipts. I
Can't
put
take
up names. Yeah, Lightbringer, I'm so disappointed. He's 26 years old. I'm 18 to 19 years old. He's out here spewing this goddamn rhetoric about Africans. It's sad. It's sad. The hatred is sad. I promise you. Or youth. I can't even name them. I can't even name them all. They are getting and buying into this vibes. They are buying. They
All
are
right.
buying
And,
into
all
this,
right.
and they're spreading it here. And Miss Cleopatra to just gaslight people. It's sad. But yeah, Empress.
She said,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tariq Nasheed was sent by God. Empress, you've been really patient. And I appreciate it. Go ahead and introduce yourself with your race and ethnicity and where you're from.
I'm from Baltimore. I'm a Black American Indian.
Okay. Indian.
But
Okay.
what I
Go
wanted to
ahead.
say to Isaac that, like, I'm really very proud of you. You know, I don't know if you ain't here in a long time, but the way you express your feelings and the way you express how you feel and stand 10 toes down, and some men would think that's weak. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you for not like caring what people think and really we be trying to know what you feel. You know what I mean?
I
I
appreciate
think
you,
it's
man.
for everybody to learn. All Black Americans should understand everybody. You know, we should be this. We should be this detailed about everybody's. Take some
But
accountability. You know,
I feel
and
like
I
it
think a
should
lot of
be
the. I
a
think a lot of the American Indians are understanding that Tariq Nasheed is not. They're not calling themselves FBAs. You know, and
but
they're
at the
picking their
end
side. So
but at the end of the day, it should be about good people connecting to it with good people. I don't care where you from. I don't care what you look like. I don't care about your race. If you're a good person, I mess with you because it be our own people that try to destroy us. You know what I mean? But the good people never like get together. The good people always be hanging out with the devil. You want to know about why? Because good people don't want to hear the truth. Like, good people don't want to, like, I don't know.
And Empress, you see, in my culture, we're raised from literal birth to have respect for our elders. We're raised to have respect for others. And when I see these old people I should be looking up to in their old age, their 50s, 60s, and they're constantly, day after day, spreading constant ritual hate. I don't care. I truly, from my point of view, I don't care what they themselves say. I care what they are saying, the misinformation they're saying that affects the youth, young people around my
What,
age.
in your country or in America?
Ghana.
In Ghana? So you don't like the things you don't like the culture in Ghana or something?
No, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm saying that when I see people like Dr. No Job or Tariq Nasheed or Purple Heart who are constantly hosting their lives, some of them may not even say it out of their mouths, but they allow people to constantly say it and spread that rhetoric 24/7. It's damaging. I'm telling you, I've seen it in real life. It is damaging. It's
They
damaging.
get paid to do it. They get paid to put out lies. They get paid to like turn us against each other. But why is it not okay for Americans to be Americans and Africans be Africans and like we don't gotta be the same,
that's
you know what I mean?
fine,
But
Empress.
even
That
though we're
is
not the
fine.
same, why we can't get
You can.
along?
And
Yeah,
you're
but
right. You're
Empress,
100% right. We should be focused on the positives of each group, you know, and we should be
Or just
exemplifying all those things, those aspects, right? Those
I think
characteristics
we should
about
all be
Black America.
I feel like we should all
Go
be
ahead.
concentrating on the good energy we get from people. I think we should be concentrating on good people. You got bad people, you got good people. We should concentrate on good people, and we should be. It's a spiritual warfare. We fighting a spiritual war, not a physical. You know what I'm saying? Like
I have
I would
respect for
rather.
Claude.
I don't want to be in my race,
Right.
huh?
And even American Indians, you guys constantly say that, you know, you're American Indian, black is a misnomer, right? So
But
that's the
people
part that
been
I don't
arguing
understand.
about that for like the last 3 years. Oh, this who we are. That's who y'all is. But it was so many good people who feelings got hurt, and so many good people that's not connecting because we are trying to fit in a certain group. You know what I mean? Like, why we just can't know who we are and just like good people cannot? You know what I mean?
And Miss Empress, I just want to say this
Right.
quickly, and yeah, I myself, I truly, if you can say you're the color purple, you can say you're Indian, you can say you're
Right.
Taino. I don't know. Truly, in the professional setting, in real life, I don't care. I truly don't care. What I care about is the rhetoric you choose to spread. That's where I truly get involved into all this nonsense.
Why do that bother you when you so like you so confident and you so like intelligent of who you are and your goals? Like thinking
No,
about that is like going 2 steps back.
yeah, if you want to say you're
Why you
American
care
Indian,
about that?
It's the people that can't defend themselves, Empress. It's the people that are vulnerable. The people that come up with all good intentions to try to learn, but they constantly get shut down about where they're from and all that. So that takes a toll. That takes a toll on people, you know, because you're generalizing all people. Not you, Empress. Not you, but like you know what I mean.
Okay. I'm not saying it's me.
So we're just standing up.
So,
Yeah, we're just standing up for the people that don't have a voice. If I could say.
but what if you were standing up for yourself? If you were standing up for yourself and you had a group of men like you, what would those type of men be like? Like, who are you?
We out here. We doing it. We doing it. And sorry to step on some people's toes about it, you know, but we, like you said, we got to be 10 toes down. We got to stay with our chest, and that's the only way we empower ourselves, you know. And we bully the bully, you know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah, we can forget about it. We can try to forget about it, but it always comes back up, and then we personally get attacked as well, and we don't want to take it personal. But there are people on these TikTok streets that spit this rhetoric.
But what
So,
would be
anyways, we have our own space.
what?
We have our own space where we can talk about this among our own people, and we don't need to listen to that, right, Empress? So that's what we're doing.
What's more important? What's more important to you? Like honoring your ancestors or connected with a like-minded person, like somebody that's just like you, like a best friend. Would you rather have a best friend or make your ancestors proud?
I can do both.
I
I
think
already
both.
do
Both
both.
No, you
are
gotta
important.
choose one. It's one question. Choose
No,
one.
Chris, why?
You can't do both because that's a contradiction.
No, what do you
And if
mean?
you choose both, you're gonna be in the gutter for the rest of your life. Cause you
No,
can't
because I already.
be.
No,
Even
because I
the
already.
Bible said you can't be hot or cold, or you gotta be. You know what I mean?
No, because I already honor my Ashanti ancestors. I already honored them. I already honored them. And
Would
I'm
you
out here
rather
working with
honor your
vibes.
if you had to choose? If you were talking to your ancestors or somebody, and you just wanted to know the truth, when they said, "I'll tell you whatever you want. I give you all the information you ever wanted," but you gotta choose. You want to make your ancestor proud, or you want to meet a like-minded person that's going to help you grow on your
So,
journey.
FBA say that their ancestors come from Africa. We're making them honor our ancestors together. They're all our
So would
ancestors,
you
regardless of
rather
how far
have? Would
removed
you
you are from
rather?
Africa.
Okay, if you make your ancestors proud, then that means that whatever you want in the world, you're gonna have it. If you want a car, you're gonna get it. If you want a big house, you're gonna get it because you made your ancestors proud and they working for you in the spiritual realm. But if you meet a like friend, you'll never feel isolated. You always have somebody to talk to. It's like y'all can get money together, y'all can get rich together, but it's gonna always go away. But still, you need a social experience so you can feel human. You know what I mean?
Honor
'Cause
your
it's not
ancestors
about
and
race.
have
It's about
gratitude. Do you do like-minded people,
no.
or do you honor your ancestors?
I honor my ancestors. I honor my ancestors before anything else, before money or nothing.
People at the
Like
same time.
because it is because like when they was alive, I didn't have that relationship with them, and now that they gone, it's like yo, I want to make them proud. You know what I mean? But
Of
I hate
course,
it
I think we're
how
all doing.
we online like beefing with the Africans and the Americans and all that. Like I wish that stopped. Like why we just can't just get along, just being who we are. If we can accept a man being a woman, then y'all can accept somebody being American. Whatever they want to identify as, y'all can accept that. You know what I mean? Cause it's killing me, yo.
So
I feel like
they're
TikTok is
Europeans.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Europeans. What you
I feel
say?
you. It is toxic. FBA's honor the lean Aboriginal Native people here, and lastly, the African ancestry, the lineage, right? So that's the one that they want to delineate from the most, other side of the continent. But we're saying
Facts. But I was
to
saying
Africa.
you should never talk to people who think like that. And if you would never have a conversation with people that think like that, you're probably making a whole lot of money right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, it's like birds of a feather flock together. And you're thinking about these people, and that's not right.
I mean, he's honoring his lineage, right? So that lineage does not pertain to us because he wants to start from start where our ancestors were taken. Like, he wants to separate himself from that ancestry, the ancestors were on those boats. Yeah, but American
and
Indians
how you feel
don't
about
believe
how you feel about that?
About that,
I'm a little
and so those are the people we're honoring. Those are the ancestors we're honoring.
Are you? What's your race?
We're not honoring the ancestors.
Are you biracial?
My mom is from Oaxaca, Mexico, Afro-Indigenous, from Oaxaca, from Veracruz, the black people there, the indigenous people there, right? And then my father's from Eritrea, East Africa. Yeah. So I got them both. I got both sides.
You black. You black.
So that's why I go hard. And right now, our East Africans are getting affected by this.
Where you grow up at?
I'm in Cali, California.
Was there black people around your neighborhood?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, we live in a white predominant society or community here, but we have our 2% of Black Americans here that I grew up with. So most definitely.
Did you have a black experience growing up? Because I'm a black woman. I'm trying to get my daughter a black experience because I live in a white community, but I'm about to go back in a black community so she can be around black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you have a black experience? Like, did you go to a black school or? Isaac, you still here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isaac, I'm gonna tell you something, yo. I like how you express yourself. I like how you express your feelings, and I don't know you, and you was like, people can't tell that.
This is my black community, Empress. I'm a surf instructor for Black Girl Surf right here in California.
For real? Yo, that is amazing.
If you're ever out here, come out and get some surfing lessons.
I wish I could do that.
That's a stereotype, right? That black people can't surf or black
I
people
know.
can't swim. We try to people.
I bet you black people started surfing.
We out here.
You did.
Facts.
That is crazy. That is wonderful. I want to see him. So I could do that too. How you do it though? Is it like doing squats? Is it like doing squats on the surfboard?
I put life jackets on everybody. I'm like, let's go. I start pushing them into waves, and we live that, and we live an experience on the coast, So we got to take advantage of it.
What's the tallest wave you ever rode?
Like a 12-foot wave. I'm a longboarder, so I'm not a shortboarder, but the waves are beautiful out here. Yeah, the waves are beautiful out here. I live in Santa Cruz.
You rode a 12-foot wave?
For sure, for sure.
You
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
that? How you do
Yeah,
that?
I have been.
Is it like squatting? Like is it like
It's
on your tippy toes? Is it like
it's natural to us. We just have to practice. That's all it is. Reps. That's all it is.
no? What kind of exercise did you have to do? Like okay, so the wave is coming, a 12-foot wave. I know you on your stomach, right? And then the wave come up and you standing. Is it like doing squats? And then you like doing the matrix on there? Like how you do it? How you stay in the wave?
Stay in the pocket. You stay in the pocket. You catch a wave as natural as you just like anything else. It just takes practice, Empress. It takes hard work. That's all it is. But as soon as you
Yeah.
master it, then you're having a great time. You're just having a good time with the natural elements of this world. Whether
Can
it's
you
the
do it
beach,
drunk?
whether it's the waves. Can I
Can
do
you
it drunk?
can you ride a 12-foot wave drunk? Or you gotta do
No,
it sober?
it's
You
not.
have to do it sober?
You got. I mean, it just depends. It depends
So,
how
so
experienced you are.
do people
I,
surf drunk?
a
Or
lot
is
of
that something you gotta be sober to do? Cause it's like you putting your life in risk.
do drinking. Anyway, we're getting it out here. It's all positive. It's all positive stuff out here.
Yo, I'm so proud of you. Like you get to be around like the I
Oh,
can like do whatever I want crowd. You know what I mean? Like you making history. You about to be a part of history, yo.
listen, okay, Empress.
Huh?
A lot of these kids don't have an opportunity to come out here because everything's expensive over here. The boards, the wetsuits.
Over where? I know they got
In
cost
California,
money.
but we make it happen
It costs
regardless.
money for real. Y'all got like free
Yeah, yeah. We get
classes.
donations. We get help. We get help. We do free classes. Yeah.
Yo, y'all got therapists at y'all center.
We got what?
A therapist.
We got chapters. We got chapters in Oakland, San Francisco, and then where my town is at.
But I'm saying, do y'all have like mental health at y'all centers?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, it's one
Cause I'm
aspect of
saying
it.
I'm saying this something you should get. Cause these young kids, you don't know what they going through. Like there should be some type of therapist at the center that they can go and talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like if
We
I was to
do. We
create
do.
a
We have resources depending on what they need. It's all specialized. It all depends on where people are
yeah.
at. But I'm just a surf instructor. That's all I do.
But that's an amazing thing. Do you identify as black or white? How you identify as?
They don't want me to claim that. I have to be.
No,
I have to be a tether for some reason.
No, I want to know how you identify as. How you identify as? If somebody would say, "What's your race?" What would you say? Huh? Like, tell the truth. How have you been identifying?
Moreno, and yeah, and then we
I can't
have our
hear. I
own.
didn't hear you. You was cutting in and out.
We have our own way of identifying ourselves.
What you say?
I have to go to the bathroom at first. I'm gonna run into the bathroom.